Damn. I had my mic muted for a little bit. But what I was saying good evening. Um, Welcome again. And we are over in the village of Redacted, Landon's area, which is quite beautiful, might I add. And we are going to be working on this little project that's over here. The tree that I have started. This was actually the first project that I started on our world, but I never finished it. And then it kind of grew into having a bridge. And then the bridge kind of grew into being completely destroyed and over into this kind of enchanted forest. And with the tree kind of landing on the outskirts of this little temple thing, which we are going to be building up today. As you can see, it kind of already started to try and get this place looking kind of decrepit. And that's why it's not textured in any ways. But we're going to finish up building this tree trunk, and then we're going to go over right into starting the forest. And then once we run out of the materials in our inventory, we're going to switch over into getting that temple. So just sit back, kind of relax, and hopefully someone joins us soon, so that way I'm not just talking into the wind. But now, I know you might be thinking, why are we building this tree over here whenever we got a whole castle right over there on the other side of the river? And that's a good question. Well, the answer is I get very, very, very bored of Minecraft if I don't have like 50 projects going on all at once. And I feel like you might get bored if I just worked on the same project every day. And that's kind of why we are doing this recording thing, so that way I can cross things off my list and go on to building different things. I've never built a tree before, so this was a good little introductory thing, I guess. And I'm sure that since this is the Forever Realm, that's what me and my friend group call it. We call it the Forever Realm because we've had a multitude of realms, I guess you could say, since our time being friends. Since I've known Landon and Michael and Nick and all of them since I was in kindergarten, we've had plenty of Minecraft worlds, and they all never went anywhere. Whether it was we got very bored or anything like that, and we would restart. But this one is the final one, and it's the last. It's a good way for us to be like, we're gonna build farms, kind of like this one over here, which is very broken because someone broke it. Or we're gonna build houses with tutorials because that's a Jarcraft house. Or we're gonna build trees or an airship, a forest, and even over there a spaceship. And it's very interesting how we can all have these different ideas and make them all look very beautiful together. I think that's something that not a lot of people can say that they have done. Whether they get bored at the end of the day or they chose to do something else. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Anyways, I hope you guys tell me about your day. If you guys watched the video this far, now I know all of you will probably not because my videos are very long. They're an hour long most of the time. But that's because I don't know how to edit anything yet. I don't have the stuff to edit or the time really. Work keeps me kind of busy. But sometimes, whenever you don't have any time, you get to make some pretty interesting looking videos, like the end of yesterday's video. Now, there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm placing these logs. It's just trying to give it a little bit of shape. Fall over. It's just trying to give it a little bit of shapes. That way it's not just all flat on top, but the idea I'm having is to make it look like it's been felled over and to kind of give Michael's tree a little bit more of a history. Like there are multiple trees that are larger than everything else, and there are these kind of large forest. Maybe if I have the time and or the resources, because it took me quite a long time to gather these resources today. We could maybe build a forest and give this ancient kind of civilization a little bit more of a story. Looks like we are all out of spruce. Damn. Well, I'll show you guys another thing. And it will make our lives pretty easier because this is another project that we'll be working on probably later in a different video. But as you can see, we started clearing out all of these trees over here, getting ready for that. We're meandering closer to spawn, which spawn is actually a pretty cool place, or it's going to be anyways. We have tree capitator to make our lives ever so slightly easier. And I'm probably just gonna finish up this one project, or these multiple projects, I should say, and then we'll call this video pretty good. And I'll tell you guys a few stories about work. I am in the United States Coast Guard, and I cook for a living. So currently, I'm across the world from a lot of people that I know and miss them greatly. That's okay, because we're growing as people. Anyways. There we go. That might be enough. No idea. I said I wasn't gonna. I was just gonna use what I had in my inventory, but I couldn't help it. Oh, I'm out of rockets. I don't wanna. I don't have to walk back. I think after I. Oh no. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Damn. Well, here's what we can do. We can lay out more stumps, kind of like this one right here. And we can lay them out and try and develop a interesting forest, if you will. Even though I just spent that little bit of time trying to get that all that stuff taken care of, we're gonna have to try and make this area look almost full. That's the idea. And then I'm gonna plant some regular trees and just replace them with some different colored wool. Or I might just make bushes with them. That might be cool. Or I might make mushrooms. I don't know. It's an enchanted forest. I haven't really ever built one before, so I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. But we're gonna learn together. And if you have any ideas, please tell me. I'd love to learn. So my sister's area is right over inside of that cavern, and I don't want to encroach too much because it's kind of a cyberpunk thing, and I don't want Enchanted Forest and Cyberpunk to be too close together because we are very clustered. But that's kind of the charm of this realm, if you ask me. Other people on this world find it very annoying, like Michael, who has the massive tree that you saw yesterday. But that's okay, because more people want it to be condensed than spread apart, because that just makes it easier for us to check on what other people are doing and get ideas and to have the passion to continue playing on this world. Probably sometime soon, I'm going to have to figure out how to build farms so that way I don't have to just spend all day collecting resources. We can do interesting little projects like building. I saw this YouTuber today. I don't remember his name, but he built the world's largest beacon. He currently holds the world record for it, and it's that was pretty fun to watch. It was a quick little 12-minute video about how he did it and the farm that he made, and he actually almost died. He almost lost his hardcore world, but it was an interesting video to watch, and it gave me some passion to come here today and make this video for you guys. Let's see here. Let's not sleep. Let's get this place a little bit dangerous. Let's try and have a fight. And then once I'm done placing these over here, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna place all of the pillars, and then I'll go and grab some rockets, and you guys can see how the forest kind of sprawls out. I might build a kind of a steampunky gate or like fence around it to try and like quote unquote contain the forest and like the wildness of it. So in my head canon, anyways, this like little like shrine here is what powers the trees, and the trees are what kind of gives this world the magic and why we are here, and why my castle is there, and why this civilization kind of fell. It's because they lost one of the trees in a battle against this kind of I haven't fully fledged out the story yet, but they lost kind of control against this thing. I haven't found what it's gonna be yet, but they lost control, and now the humans like me, kind of control the world now. And that's also why the mobs are spawning. It's because they were mad, and this kind of advanced civilization that was supposedly here before us is gone. And that's why there's a lot of questions about it. And I'm still trying to develop the story. But that's kind of what we got going so far. I saw you may be wondering why these ones are kind of bigger. Oh, crap, I'm on fire now. Like, man, these ones are a little bit bigger than the other ones. And you are right. It's because I kind of made a small flaw with them, and they're not the exact size that I kind of want it to be. Get no scoped. Well, kind of scoped. And then get wrecked. That guy just totally got owned. Yeah, if you guys have ideas for how I can make this place a little bit more interesting other than just trees, and I have ways that I'm gonna make the kind of tree and the whole other kind of this structure way more interesting. It's gonna look kind of like that. It's gonna be really cool. So I feel like you guys are gonna really enjoy it. There you go. Oh crap. Alright, I don't like how I'm taking so much damage. Oh crap. What shot? Okay. There I might die. I'm going to die. Um let's not die to mobs. I am a pro Minecrafter. I've been playing Minecraft for so long. It's gonna be so sad if I die to mobs. Okay. I think I'm okay now. I think I am okay. I think I also saw uh what was his name? It's the guy that has the hardcore super flat world. Mog Swamp is what his name is. Fantastic YouTuber and a phenomenal builder. I saw him make a couple of different, like, larger flowers, so maybe I could add those into the build to make it way more interesting. But I have to gather the resources for that, and that's going to take a lot of time. So, as we work on these steps one by one together, trying to get a little bit more of this stuff taken care of and done, then you will see that this place is going to turn out to be quite beautiful. Or maybe I could do like a kind of bridge thing again, where it kind of looks like the same architecture with like the half circles going straight around this place, trying to protect it almost, and then we could have it to where it falls over, or we could have it to where the steampunk thing kind of controls it. I don't know yet. See, these ideas, got so many ideas, and that's why I'm working on all of these projects all at once. But a lot of the people on this world don't really like how I work on all of these projects, so I'm trying to get them all done. And it's kind of interesting to watch a project get fully completed, if you ask me. See here. Nope, still no one has joined voice chat. I've been in voice chat here for about an hour. Or, yeah, I've been in voice chat for an hour because I was collecting resources before I did this. And, yeah, it's not super common that no one joins. But you get to listen to the sound of my absolutely monotonous, boring voice while I'm placing logs in a weird way. If I can snipe. You ready for this? Bam. Oh, crap. There we go. There we go. Ah, damn. Oh, yeah. I am going to get the skeleton. There we go. Now I'm going to get... Oh, so close. Right here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, despawn. Oh, man. That was kind of fun. Kind of enjoyed that. Mostly I did that so I could place some more blocks around here. Whenever I leave you guys here with all of these stumps placed, I'm gonna have to go mine so much more dark oak, which isn't that difficult now because we got tree capitator, but still pretty still kind of annoying. Still kind of annoying. And as we come down to the last two stacks of wood and we come up on sunrise, we are going to be moving over onto the kind of pillars of this kind of a sanctuary, kind of a temple looking thing that is over there. And then we're gonna get to blow it. We're gonna get to blow up some of it, mostly the base. Which should be really, really, really fun. Oh, here we go. Right there. Get absolutely destroyed, spider. You're about to die. Did you guys see that arrow face through him? I did not miss him just then. That was like almost a glitch. Like full on just phased through him. And since I'm so close to base, I'm gonna run back through the gatehouse into my shulker, and I will grab some more rockets so that way I don't have to walk around anymore. And this pathway here is probably going to go straight through that tree because that's part of the thing that I'm planning on. Thing that I'm planning is that you get to see the forest from the castle, and it kind of creeps closer and closer and closer. Is it probably ever going to get that close to where you can fully see the forest from this castle that's up here, which is not even in render distance? Oh, look at that. Think it's going to die? Yes, it is. Look at that. Bam, free gunpowder. Which it didn't drop any gunpowder. Uh, see, this is that's the airship, and we will be working on that probably sometime. That's just kind of a little project trying to get more atmosphere. But here we are. We are back at the gatehouse. We are ready to take flight again. Bam. All right, and now we're going to get to see kind of. Yeah, look at that. I actually like how that looks. So now we can see kind of those bald spots, which is right there, right over here. Um, I'm not too worried about over here, but then you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the smaller kind of trees, like this one right here. But these trees look phenomenal, but they need to be a little bit more. And I like this one is so not it, but up here, both of those trees look fantastic. And I'm actually really excited about the color palette of it to make it kind of look like it's an autumn almost looking thing because that's something different that no other tree is like on this world. Excuse me. All right. I'm going to place these final stacks. Just fall off. Almost did. Anyways, I'm going to place these final stacks of wood and then we will get straight to work on that and then cut you guys loose. You guys will be out of here. Don't even be worried about it. So nice. Then I'm going to roll in straight into working on my town off camera. Because some things I gotta leave a secret so that way you guys can come back and I still have some more stuff to show. This tree might look. This tree is gonna look so good whenever it's actually finished. I'm actually gonna be so happy with finally getting this tree trunk at least fully done. And whatever I run out of, I am gonna actually finish this tree trunk today. I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now. I've just been pretty busy with work and life things. So what we're doing right now at work is we are preparing for getting underway. Going to be out in the middle of the ocean for about 2 months. Oh crap. There we go. Going to be out in the ocean for about 2 months. So I won't be able to play Minecraft at all. So I'm trying to get as much projects as I can done so that way whenever I come back I can work on something new. That's kind of why I started the new projects over there. Not the jar craft houses, but the that kind of weird looking pentagon that's connected by these bridges. That's going to be called the cathedral. And those people are different from my castle people because they believe that this place should be protected. And the people in the castle, since they're protected by the walls, they don't think that we need the protection of the forest, and they've kind of lost their way. But eventually, both of these parties used to live together. And then they had this big fight over who should be the king of the town, and they half of them believe that it should be um, the people who want to protect the forest, and the other half who wanted to destroy the forest because we didn't need protection anymore. Oh my word! Look at that! Look at how disappointing that is. All right, here we go. This is going to be a pretty decently sized pillar. All of them are going to be 35 blocks tall. And I've decided on 35 mostly because I want this to be kind of a grand structure on par with the bridge. So if you dislike it, I'm sorry, but I'm not changing my mind on it. See, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's no way. Yeah, there's I did not come prepared with the diorite. I just mined what I had mined from the really large hole that we have over by Michael's tree, and did not work. Oh well. It's still gonna be a really cool build whenever it's finished. And it's gonna be really cool with the height of it because on top of it, it's gonna have a dome and then kind of a spire type thing. It's gonna be really awesome. So like just picture that with me and then oh crap. I should probably take those out. You see, that's why I run out of rockets all the time. But it's going to be really cool because then we're going to have this kind of like axolotl sanctuary that's kind of decrepit and looking kind of weird. But then it's going to be surrounded by this enchanted forest that's going to be all around it on this side of the bank, and then it's going to go back to being regular on that side. And then I might build a river that goes straight through there. To maybe that's what I should do for the kind of barrier. Is have it be a actual river. I'm gonna get permission from my sister to see if she approves of that, and if not, then I'm gonna ask her if she wants this ancient wall or this kind of steampunky type wall, make it like her people kind of control the forest. But yeah, there's a bunch of interesting different little ways that we could be doing that we could actually be doing this, but the way that we will, whatever we decide, it's going to look perfect. I promise. I can promise you that. Anyways, you guys should tell me what you guys are building on your worlds down in the comments because that would be really cool for me to see because then I can get inspiration and maybe build some of that in my world. Because like what I imagine for this area is just full of life, full of structures, and that eventually goes out hundreds and thousands of blocks. Eventually, whenever I have a longer import, because this one was kind of short, if I'm being honest. Whenever I have a longer import, we're going to be building the Imperial City from Elder Scrolls, and we might take a trip over there before I cut you guys loose. But that place over there is kind of crazy with how big it has to be. And I'll show you what I mean because I've only laid out what the tower's going to look like. I only laid out what the tower is going to look like and then what the first wall is going to look like. And then I have to do this second wall, which is the largest one. It's going to take a lot of terraforming. It's going to take a lot of effort to try and get this finished. And it's going to be a very long process, but it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a fun thing to accomplish. I'm gonna try and figure out how to edit so that way these things aren't as long, and then maybe I could download oh, what's it called? The thing that the people on Hermitcraft use to try and get like a speed. Is it speed lapse? Time lapse? I don't know. I'm not very smart. It's taken me about an hour to complete this thing, and this has been really fun to try and accomplish as much as I can with you guys. We only got a few more things that we can put left, and then we get to see the absolute scale of the structure. And my sister will have a very beautiful view from her for her town, where they'll have kind of this spectacle looking thing. And she gave me the permission that I could build over here, and I'm not too close to her, and she's not too close to me, and I'm gonna respect her wishes by giving her as much space as she needs. It looks like we had just enough diorite to finish half, like almost exactly half. I'm gonna go pop over to her bed and sleep after I'm done placing these last little blocks. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Almost didn't deploy my light just then. That would have been silly. Whoa, this place looks way different from the last time I saw it. Okay, so she moved all of her stuff. This is so interesting. I'll show it. I'll show it off tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'll show it off right now. Look, just like look at this. She made a vending machine, and her place feels so alive. And this, she did a really good job of encapsulating steampunk and kind of alien. And it looks like she built this. Looks like it's almost a coffee shop. And then what's up here? Oh, and it kind of twists and twirls around, and it goes into this closet. Maybe it's a closet. Look at that from over there. Imagine trees and a dome on top of that, and that's going to look absolutely amazing once all of those pillars are finished. This is insane, though. My sister is one of the most talented builders I think I've ever met. She just started playing Minecraft on this world 2 months ago. 4 months ago, excuse me. But like look at this ship that she built. By hand, like she picked the color design and everything. It's insane. But as you can see, look at this. Here's going to be the scale of it. And it's going to look very, very, very cool whenever it's finally finished. Kind of looks cool right now. Kind of looks almost like an amphitheater. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you watched it and if you made it to this point, I really appreciate you guys. And have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day.